A fairness cream promising lighter skin but carrying a toxic secret. A Pakistani-made fairness cream is at the center of a major health scare in Maharashtra. The Maharashtra Food and Drug Administration has banned Gauri Beauty Cream or Gori Beauty Cream, I don't know how the pronunciation is, a skin lightening product reportedly manufactured in Pakistan along with other beauty creams after laboratory tests allegedly found dangerously high levels of mercury and lead. The action follows reports from Nagpur where doctors noticed that several women suffering from serious kidney ailments had a common link. They had been using the imported fairness cream over an extended period. According to the Maharashtra FDA, the cream contains toxic mercury, a heavy metal illegally used in some skin lightening products to suppress melanin production and produce a rapid whitening effect. Medical experts warn that prolonged exposure can damage the kidneys, nervous system and skin. The regulator has ordered an immediate recall of the banned products and warned consumers against using them. It has also raised concerns over the continued availability of these imported creams through online sellers and social media platforms despite the health risks. Notably, this Gauri Beauty Cream has also faced regulatory actions in countries such as New Zealand and the Philippines over similar safety concerns. I'm being joined at this point by Dr. Dipali Bhardwaj, who's a celebrity dermatologist. Thank you very much. Good evening, Dr. Dipali Bhardwaj. So, Dr. Dipali Bhardwaj, here's the first question that I want to ask you. How is this Pakistan-made cream really available in India at such scale despite these heavy mercury levels? And you have women who've had kidney ailments according to doctors because of this.
You know, I see this completely like a Indo-Pak war happening through a cosmeceutical product for some matter. And strongly our, Cedesco and our government should have very, very strong. I've always been an advocate of the fact that unknown brands should not be sold on social media so freely. Mercury will cause damage. Imagine if somebody is pregnant and has used it. So it's not her kidney damage, she's also damaged the next generation. And mercury is something which really stays for very long time. So it's like kidneys which have gone for a six in such a short term. It's like gambling with your body internal organs at a very large scale, which the government has to take very stringent measures. Like this is the first time, and it's not like okay, it's in Pakistani creams, so people are more vigilant. But there are lots of other creams also where the fairness is being sold in a dreamy bottle, which is going to be more dangerous to the bodies in acute sense. That means immediately, like this has come in front, or in future in long term. So it's quite damaging.
Now, is this normal? Is this level of mercury in skin whitening creams, though there's nothing really that can whiten your skin? I think it's hard to explain this. It's hard to get this message across. But nonetheless, is this level of mercury normal?
No, not at all. We never see this and it should not be used. It's a completely banned composition. It should have never been made for human beings in any country, any human race at all. This is completely abnormal. And that's why it's like a bioterrorism or something to be really scared about. And scientifically speaking, and restricting myself to it, that this is a very, very sad case. And if 18 has come in front, I'm sure many more may have some other damage which is yet to come in front or in over a period of few months. So we have to take strict measures against such products. The government must ensure that such products are no more available in the market. And even people should stop being so foolish enough to follow, those salon activities or viral reels, or fall prey to those lines which on the viral reels which we say 7 days anti-pigmentation, 10 days and you will grow your hair. Here you are, I am a doctor on a national channel telling you with 15 years of experience, 10 years of education, that there is no magic. It is always discipline, it is years of hard work. If you have pigmentation, you have to visit a professional, follow it for years. You may get helped, you may not get helped also. So there is no magic in pigmentation issues or changing skin color. People should stop falling prey to such gimmicks.
Yeah, I think that's a very strong message, ma'am. But there's also a whole lot of thing about the hidden contents in skincare products that one uses. and to think that it's very freely available. So are we then saying that there is also a problem of regulation, because anything can be sold in the name of uh, a skincare product or a hair care product, anything can be sold?
I think the government should bring in strong guidelines and people should also become intelligent. They should read the label, they should see some disclaimers, not just fall for AI pre and post pictures of non doctors and beauty influencers claiming they have used a certain product. Because all what they're leading with this is to not just kidney damage, which is acute and has come right now in front. There is a lot of cancer which is happening at a national level, secondary to beauty products. There have always been lipsticks in the market which have had lead, and they have come off and on over a period of few years from brands known and unknown. There was earlier a huge controversy earlier also for Fairness brand in India at a national level selling mercury, which was not of this high composition, but little bit of mercury. So if that led to cancer or not is difficult to say, but it definitely led to some of the other organ damage for sure over years of usage. So, for a cream to cause a side effect after of this kind, one has to use it at least for 2 months or 3 months. So people should at least be intelligent enough that if they are buying a product which they have no confidence on, though they would have confidence, that's why they're buying. But it's not backed by a certain government license or something in future. If government can bring something like that, they should never use a product like that for more than 4 weeks or 5 weeks. That much common sense we have to bring in as consumers.
Dr. Dipali, take us through this, because, to think that 18 young women, they came and there was a common link to all of this, and that was this cream. And it was eventually found that there was high mercury levels in this cream. If that's the case, how fast is the effect of mercury in the body? One would think that if you have chemicals, it takes a longer period, it takes longer years for it to have effect, for your organs to get affected with it over the period of years. But how long could they have really used a cream in a sustained way over the years? That is unlikely in my understanding. So just how extreme and fast can the impact of chemicals, toxic substances like mercury really have on a woman or anybody's body for that matter?
See, generally, it takes years unless and until the type of mercuric acid it is, how active it is, how much concentration is being added in the tube, and how much concentration the consumer is applying will decide on how fast the results come. In this case, which we are seeing, definitely it was very high dosage. It was meant to be like a bomb in the tube, leading to people to have this kind of a kidney damage or tumor and kidney failures, which may happen in somebody from the ones who have come up with kidney damage for now. Because kidney damages are not going to be reversible, especially both the kidneys are affected, which I'm not a nephrologist, I'm not the doctor to them, so we don't know. But the sad truth is that from what we know as a scientific perspective, there will be someone out of the 18 who will have to suffer for long. And somebody whom we don't even have in that list of 18 may come up with problems because it was not only used by 18 people.
Right.
So this is like a poison which was used. This was like a bomb, I would say, and we have to be very, very particular in future. And please, from your channel, I really want to request, as a practicing dermatologist, I every day meet people who have damaged themselves secondary to viral reels. It is not just this product, several others. This one was like a total bomb as per me on the skin. And but there are several other bombs which are yet to be disclosed and
Right.
people are using, leading to sensitive skin. So one has to be very, very particular.
Right. Dr. Dipali, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, to all of our viewers, just a very gentle reminder. I think we need to get out of this mindset of whitening skin, because there's really nothing that can do that. Thank you very much, Dr. Dipali, for joining us. Thank you so much for your time.